my name is Jami Jo and I'm with Jami Jo Sells Wax. I have a fragrance business selling Scentsy products. You might recognize some things behind me. So I sell Scentsy products and I have been doing that since all the way back in 2008. I started as a Scentsy customer. I fell in love with the products because I was using them in my public school classroom. They were perfectly safe for me to have around the kids in my classroom. Then I started purchasing them for my house because they worked so well. I loved how amazing things smelled. Like, guys, little kids stink, especially after a 100-degree, hot, nasty Oklahoma summer recess. So I knew if they could help fragrance my classroom in that situation, that these things would work pretty much anywhere. So I did start using them in my home. I quickly transitioned to become a consultant because I was already an addict and my friends were loving the product as well. So now I have been with the company as a consultant since 2008. I have grown a team of awesome and amazing consultants, all building their own Scentsy businesses on their terms. I have some people on my team who really just want a rebate on the products that they're buying. Some people are hobbyists. I have some people running part-time businesses and some people running full-time businesses. So friends, there are Scentsy consultants all over the realm of how hard you work your business. And all of them are finding success, like I said, on their terms. But guys, I'm not here to talk to you today about your own Scentsy business. I'm happy to talk about that anytime. You can give me a shout. But today, I want to talk about Scentsy accessories and specifically stands and bases, because these are something that a lot of people don't even know we have. And when people see them, then they ask, do I need that? Do I need that stand or that base? So guys, we are going to start by talking about mini warmers. If you have never seen a Scentsy mini warmer, these are like the best thing since sliced bread, in my opinion. These are perfect for bathrooms or kitchens, are the two rooms that I highly recommend these for. The reason for that is those are typically smaller rooms of your house, and this is a smaller warmer, but also those plugins are typically up higher. I would never recommend one of these for a plug-in that's down low on the wall, either in a bedroom or a hallway. The reason for that is it can easily get hit or knocked, and you could end up with a waxident. And nobody loves a waxident because they're cleanable, but they're also a pain in the touche. So no one wants to deal with waxidents. So keep these mini warmers to areas that have a plug up higher. But wait, because Scentsy knew that we were only using these in places where the plug was up higher, and there are some other smaller rooms or other places that you want to use a smaller warmer, but all the plugs are down lower. So Scentsy worked with their awesome design team and came up with these tabletop bases specifically for our mini warmers. So all you have to do is purchase the mini warmer that you like, and then instead of putting it on the base that it comes with, you will order the separate tabletop base and it just screws right in there. So now you have a cute itty bitty little Scentsy warmer. Now it's super important to know whether your mini warmer is a glass warmer or a ceramic warmer, because those tabletop bases are different. And if you have a ceramic warmer, it's not gonna work on this one. If I had the ceramic base, it wouldn't work on this. So it's really important, make sure that you check with me before you order your tabletop base to make sure that you're getting the right base. Now, another reason that you might want this, a lot of people will get these mini warmers for their bathrooms because, like I said, they're great where those plugins are up a little bit higher. But I don't know what house designers, architects, builders, whatever, I don't know what they were thinking by putting a towel rack right over a plug. I mean, I guess I get it if you want to hide your curling iron cord or your hairdryer cord or whatever, but they didn't ask my opinion, because that does not work when you want a Scentsy warmer in your bathroom and the towel rack is right above it. Hello? That's gonna be a big, huge mess that we don't want to deal with. So, another time that I've seen a lot of people really enjoy these tabletop bases is when that is the case. They want a small warmer for their bathroom, but the towel rack is right above the plug-in. So this gives you the adaptability to move this warmer to another place in the bathroom. So those are the tabletop bases for the mini warmers. Now let's transition and talk about warmer stands. So there are two different types of warmer stands. There's just the basic stand, and then there is the cord concealing stand. And I'm gonna show you how this works in a minute. First of all, do you need one of these? Totally up to you. I have a warmer on a piece of antique furniture in my bedroom. And I do use a warmer stand there because I don't want the warmth of the warmer straight against that wood. I'm very concerned about it harming the finish. However, I have other warmers in my home that are right on the counter, and it does not concern me one bit at all. So it's very much a personal preference. Do you absolutely have to have one? No. A lot of it is for aesthetic, just a nice clean look. But then there are cases like I described where I would be concerned putting the warmth of a warmer on some antique finishes of different things. So, do you need one? No. Can you use one? Absolutely. So, this one right here is just going to be that little bit of space. You can tell it's not super tall, just this. It's gonna be that little bit of space between your warmer and the surface that it's sitting on. Very much just for an aesthetic, but also to have that little bit of barrier of space between the warmth and the place where the warmer is sitting. Now this one, however, the cord concealing, now I will tell you, we have one that is a really cool like concrete look. We have another one that looks like a piece of birch wood, but it's the cord concealing stand. Now let me show you how this works. Let's say you have our Southern Hospitality warmer and you have it in the corner of your bathroom and the plug is just right there on the wall. How ugly is that big, nasty cord sitting there? Nobody wants to look at that terrible, ugly cord. I remember like back in the, I don't know if it was the 80s or 90s, when women were making these cord covers. I've actually still seen them at craft shows, but they were like fabric covers for cords. I mean, they didn't make the cord look any better, but they were trying, right? Okay, so this is how the cord concealing stand works. I've taken the lid off of my Southern Hospitality warmer. I'm going to flip the warmer upside down. Notice there's no wax in it. That would not work. I'm gonna move this camera down just a touch so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have the warmer turned upside down. I'm going to take my cord concealing stand. There are two little notches on here, one for the cord to go in, one for the cord to come out. And then you have these little clamps here. I'm gonna pull up those clamps, kind of like a file folder with brads. So I'm just gonna place my stand here. I'm going to put the cord directly inside with no space. I want it directly on there. And then I'm just going to kind of wrap this cord around. It doesn't have to be in like a super tight circle, but just like cram it all underneath there. That's real official, right? Now you do need to make sure that you're leaving enough cord out that it has enough space to get to the outlet. So let me show you here. It's gonna look a little something like that. Then you're going to take those brads and just clamp them down. So it's gonna look a little bit like that. So I have the warmer going in and coming out. And then now I can get it plugged in and that cord is being hidden. Now, I probably didn't put enough under there, but you get the idea. We did have this big, huge clump of cord and now there's just this little bit. So, cord concealing stand. Yes, It absolutely is for the aesthetic, but also just to shorten that cord, if you will. So I absolutely love the cord concealing stand when I have a warmer in a location where it's super close to the outlet. It just completely changes the look and just makes it look a little bit classier because you don't have that nasty, ugly cord just chilling right by your beautiful warmer. So that is our bases and our stands for both our mini warmers and our full-size warmers. Hopefully I answered all your questions about those, but if you do still have a question, don't hesitate to shoot me a text. You can reach me by text at 918-888-9690. You can get any of these products, the tabletop stands, like I said, make sure that you know if you need a glass or a ceramic. You can also get the regular stands or the cord concealing stands on my website at JamiJoSellsWax.com. It's JamiJo Sellswax.com. You can find all the Scentsy warmers, all your Scentsy goodies, you can find over at JamiJoSellsWax.com. Definitely consider this if you are concerned about the finish of a desk or something like that you have a warmer on, but also if you are wanting to use one of these smaller warmers in a space where you don't want a towel to jump into your wax. All right, guys, if you have any questions at all, anytime, text me, 918-888-9690. Jump over to Jami Jo Sells Wax. Just a reminder, as always, I like you to remember that my name is Jami Jo, and I'm with Jami Jo Sells Wax, and I am here to make your nose happy and hopefully save you a few waxidents along the way. All right, guys, have a great day.